Angeles,
Hi.
Other action figures each sold separately. From
Record her.
Jenny, get the door. It must be Cousin Willie. Okay. Hi. What's up?
Ah, there we go. Something chill to watch. The following video is rated R and is intended for an adult audience. So if you're under 18, take a fucking hike, eh? As this video may contain adult themes and situations, strong language and opinions, good and bad advice, cannabis cultivation and consumption. So as long as you're a responsible adult, kick back, spark one up, and enjoy the show. A wild bunny has not appeared. And my dab counts are off. Holy smokes. Reset those down to 0. Oh, everything's off. Green screen's on. Oh, the TV's not on, man. I'm running. I slept in till like 5 minutes before the show. We panicked and just started trying to get things ready real quick. I don't know why the TV's not. I turned the TV on. Why is the TV off? Must have just gone to like a screensaver mode or something, because I did turn this thing on. See? I'm gonna go with the ink and water again. I kind of like this one. There we go. There we go. Hi everybody, how you all doing? Woke up 3 p.m. here. Holy smokes. Woo! I don't feel as bad for my noon panic wake up. Anyway, double Milazio coffee today. We got a double one. Spilt one little drop there. There we go. Turn my coffee heater on so I can keep this nice and warm. Horrible? Nah, whatever. It's Sunday. It's the day of rest. It's the day we're supposed to be allowed to sleep in too long and that kind of jazz. Very full. It's good though. Got a little bit of mess on the thing there. Bunny will be with us shortly. In the meantime, I'm gonna start off and have myself a dab. I think it's dab time, anybody? What do you think? Oh, I want to put the chickens. Where's the stream avatars? I want to put the chickens on top of the TV. I kind of like them up there. There we go. No. Yep. No. I asked her to bring some fuel, and she's like, no? And she's got stuff in her armpits and everything. Yeah, she's loaded. No was the correct answer, yeah.
If I had another arm for like the other side, then maybe, but no.
That's why I tell you, I want a third arm. I want 2 little smaller arms underneath my bigger arms. Like under here, I want 2 smaller helper arms, like little T-Rex arms, so I can hold on to things. Maybe not T-Rex arms, maybe just like half size.
You feel like a spider to me then.
God, it'd be useful. It's the only mutation I want. Extra arms. It'd be so fucking useful.
I'd rather have their ears.
Whose ears? You're pointing at. Oh, cats. You'd rather have rotating dish cup ears?
Sort of.
Hey, Bunny, you look very nice today, they said. I love this top, hey? It's like an old hippie jumpsuit. It's a paisley. It's like a jumper. Goes to her knees to her neck.
I usually don't like paisley.
I know. But that looks really good on you. It's cute. I put the dab down.
Oh, I was going to say the fuel is just up there.
Gray Grows says, smoking a bowl of Blue Dream Autoflower from my first run, thanks to Brovita and Grove Bags. You want to know a magic trick? You don't need Brovita moisture packets if you're using Grove Bags. Grove Bags do the job for you. The only time you would need Brovita and Grove Bags at the same time is if your weed was too dry. If your weed's too dry, you could use that. Otherwise, the bags do that job for you. For real. That's kind of why they're so good.
Turkey.
Shit. I left my fucking dab out again. God damn it. Okay. Story time. Then I'm going to try to re-dab one more time. The other day when we were driving home from the grocery store, speaking of turkeys, we got stopped in the middle of the road by a turkey.
Yep.
There was a wild turkey running down the road. And there was two ladies trying to chase it. They weren't catching it though. They were just chasing it around basically. They were trying to catch it, but they weren't. It was too fast for them.
And then it's not animal safety, but they came and kind of herded with the turkey with the truck.
Yeah. What are they called?
You had a good wildlife conservation
officers. Yeah, that's what it was. There was a conservation officer truck following the turkey, trying to he was laughing, eh? He was looking at traffic and just laughing his ass off. Like, only in our little town is there traffic jams caused by a turkey. Also, last week in the local buy and sell, there was people asking about who owned this duck. There was a duck running around town, and nobody could figure out who owned it. They found its home. But there was a duck running around up and down the streets for like 2 days, and they finally found its home. But my goodness, what a weird little town. Ducks and turkeys running around.
That was more than I thought I would get.
Yeah, I was going to say, be careful with those because they're pretty much dead. There's pretty much nothing in them.
That's the wall.
Wow, that's decent. You're lucky. That's a nice dab. I've heard about these Grove Bags, but for long-term storage, I prefer to hedge my bets. Long-term storage, don't use Grove Bags. Grove Bags are not storage bags. They are,
Can you pass me a Q-tip when you're done? I forgot to clean it.
They are for curing. They're not for long-term storage. They will dry out your bud long-term.
I go. Yeah.
I couldn't get a dab there because I out-talked it twice. Too cold, too cold. That one was too hot. Whoa.
Skittle.
Oh, man.
I can't.
Trained astronaut says he's smoking on Skittles. Oh. Yeah, that was a little bit, little bit heavier of a dab than I expected there. It wasn't, I'm fine, Canna. Thanks for asking, though, buddy. He gets really concerned when I cough or sneeze.
He's only sneezing.
He meows at me all weird. He's like, it's like a concern or something.
Only sneezing for me. Wonder why. Got a cheap rosin press. Love making hash.
Well, crap. What do you guys suggest I move to? This is cured. Jars, or if you can, probably the best type of long-term storage is, wait for it, vacuum sealing them and freezing them. Vacuum sealing your cannabis and freezing it is the best way to long-term storage and maintain its state that you put it in.
I thought the meows was my cat. Huh? I thought the meows was my cat. Nope, Canna, wherever he went. There he is.
The CV vault, that's expensive, and it doesn't, they're really expensive, dude. Get jars. Get large mason jars and put it in a dark closet. Large, wide-mouth mason jars, those...
Freezing? Oh, I can actually recall. I think even my first time when I was about, I have to guess, about 14.
Oh, I got
we were
one.
Like
I got one behind me. I could have grabbed one back there. But these right here.
Out of my friend's freezer, which was her mom's. Or was it hers?
Bernardin mason jars, wide mouth. The big ones that you can actually get you can almost get your hand into. If you had a smaller hand, you could probably get your hand into this. This is long-term storage right here. Dark space, like that.
Didn't you have similar kind of thing?
What?
I was saying that my first time was like weed from my friend's freezer, which might have been her mom's or hers.
Oh, no, it was roaches. It was above the freezer, above the fridge.
For me, it was weed from a freezer, my friend's freezer.
Yeah, that's where my parents kept it when I was young, too. Sorry, that was curing in a sea vault, not storing. Again, sea vaults are fucking expensive. That's those like premium stainless steel fucking lockdown containers, if I'm not mistaken. They're cool, but I can't afford those things, man. That's brutal.
I remember when
they're like $150 a pop or something like that. They're quite expensive.
Huge jars.
Yeah, those big jars are the shit, man.
I think it might have been that.
You can even get bigger than that. There's a wider mouth. I forget what they call them. There's a mouth that's about this big on a jar. It's got like a huge lid like this. And then the jars are like this big, like big jars. Like we're talking a gallon.
Oh, like this? They were still like...
Yeah, like this big around and like by like this. Like think of those big juice jugs I use for water. That much in a jar.
Nope, I think it's still closer to that one.
They make big gallon ones. I've got one upstairs for fermenting peppers. Actually, the one I have, fun fact, the one I have upstairs for fermenting peppers was a random gift from my Amazon wish list years ago. It just showed up one day. One of the audience members found my wish list on Amazon and frickin' bought me I'm seeing things lately. I am. I'm catching just like, I don't know, it's like a hair or something, and then I'm like thinking I'm spotting like spiders running down the walls or mice running across the floor. I'm catching just the wisp of something, and my mind is making up that I saw something. It's weird, and I know I'm not seeing anything. I know it's not
I've always
like
had
hallucinations,
of
but
my peripheral. Oh, that actually reminds me. I want to go grab something. It is not going to take effect, but I want my mushroom. It's going to take
a gallon of weed sounds tremendous. I remember my first big grow. I was still back in Victoria. This is before we moved here to the mountains. It was like my third grow, and it's even documented on this channel. I think it is to some point, to some extent, I believe. Hold on a second. Maybe not. Maybe it was before. No. I documented my very first one. It's in my show somewhere. It is. I'm sure it was either 6 or I want to say maybe 8. I think I grew 8 plants. Actually, hold on. You know what? Let me see if I can find it while I'm talking about this story. So anyway, I grew 6, maybe 8 plants. I'll tell you in a minute once I seem to figure it out. Sorry, honey, let me get out of your way. Anyway, I got 6 or 8 plants in a 2x4 foot plant or tent. Thank you. 2x4 foot. And oh Oh yeah, I got another one of those. I only took one yesterday. I totally forgot about it. Oh, oldest, like this, back to the beginnings here. There it is, round 3. No, Sour Girl CBD cheese. Round 3. Round 4, what happened? A bunch failed. So yeah, my first 3 grows. Oh, and then there's the move and stuff. Okay. So it was, I want to say it was round 3, and it looks like those were all CBD candy strains. No. I thought it was all CBD.
In the beginning?
Yeah.
No, you grew things that weren't.
No. The CBD cheese thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's fucking 8 plants in that tent. Yeah, I can't remember what it was exactly, but I got something like, it was almost a pound off of these AUTOFLOWERs. Almost a pound. Close to it. Not quite, though. It was like 0.8 of a pound or something like that. I was almost in tears. I was so fucking happy that I grew successfully like armloads of weed. You know what I mean? I had a bunch of containers, more weed than I could stick in a single bag. You know, it was crazy. I had tons of weed and I was like, holy fuck. I was just so mesmerized by the fact that this was mine. I did it myself, and I didn't have to pay a shitload of money for it. Like, it cost a bit of money to set it up and all this and stuff, but realistically, when you look at the cost of investment versus return, if you had to buy that on a street value, holy shit, man, it's crazy. I mean, I live in British Columbia, Canada, one of the cheapest places on earth to get pot. You can get ounces of dank weed for under, like 150 bucks, 200 bucks at most. If it's really, really good shit, you might pay 200 bucks an ounce, right? But there's the places in the world that sell grams of weed for like $30 a gram. Dude, we don't even pay like $5 a gram. It's crazy. Like, what? You get 8s for $25 out here. And people are selling $30 grams in some places in the world. It's fucking nuts. I understand it's, but I'm just saying, I live in probably one of the cheapest places on the earth to get cannabis, and it is so readily available. As a citizen of Canada, we're allowed 4 plants. As a medical patient, I'm allowed another 25. It's crazy. I'm probably, as long as I got the room, I'll never run out of weed. And I fucking love that. And I am so grateful. Thank the globs, man. That is fucking awesome.
There's no more left though.
I don't know where I put the other one, honey.
I don't know.
I know I put it somewhere. I was like, I'll put it right here, and I'll come back and grab it later.
Nope.
And I don't know where I put it. It's pretty obvious. It's a red and blue pill. If anybody's crazy old anime fans, you'll recognize the reference. Good for health, bad for education. We buy them by like half ounce at a time or whatever, couple eighths or whatever it is, couple half ounces. Or, no, they're in quarter ounces, pardon me, I think. Anyway, doesn't matter. We buy a couple baggies, and then Bunny chops them all up. And how did you chop them all up this time? Did you use a grinder? Or did you use scissors and stuff? Chop them all by hand, eh? Yeah. Anyway, she mulches it all up and puts it into gel caps, and essentially it's microdosing. Because you got to think about it like this. It takes
I do weigh them.
Yeah. Have you figured out how many pills it takes to make a gram yet? That's what you need to know. That's the equation you need to know.
15 each. It's about 6 to take 90. You'll get it close to it.
So
and because
you got 15, you're getting 15 a bag?
17.
You're getting 15 to 17 a bag?
No, they're 0.15 a gram each. Which is why I'll pick about 6.
Are you tearing the blank?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was getting kind of good at it at the end, actually, too.
It's point what? 0.15?
Yeah. You have something on your mustache.
Oh, probably.
Oh, it's coffee.
Coffee
really?
foam. Yeah, probably coffee foam. A wad of coffee foam. Hello, Uppa Joe. I just noticed. How you doing, buddy? This is you over here, right? Yeah, I was right. Oh.
That was yummy.
Is there any more of that? Can I have some of that by chance? Can you scrape me a dab of the good stuff? There's nothing good left. Between the Blue Dream right here, if you want to take the Blue Dream and this one right here and see if you can scrape me a dab, I'd appreciate that. In the meantime, I'm going to have another dab.
I don't know if there's anything else. Because I was like, hey, what if there's something on the wall?
Yeah, just see if you can get anything. If you can, cool. If not, then I'm in the same position. I gave speaking of dabs, I was just thinking about that, but I gave my new Yokan Peak knockoff thing that I had up, was on the shelf up back there. It's gone now. I gave it to a close family member. How about that? Whoa! That is a weird flavor mix.
That was actually what it tasted like from the Puffco I got. I don't know what was mixed. They did not mix well together.
Oh. Woo! Again, big dabs. So I have ordered more tips. So here's what happened with the tips, everybody. I ordered the tips back in November. Early November. Mid-November, a postal strike happened. And a whole bunch of shit happened. And I never got fucking information about renewals that I needed that cost me a lot of problems. And other shit, man. A whole bunch of shit went fucking missing because of that date. At any rate. Anyway, hey, right on, I forgot my train of thought. What was I talking about?
Karl's not listening.
Sweet.
Yay! Oh, no, I don't know what you're
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about exactly. I was on a train to somewhere, and now I can't remember what it is. Oh, tips! Tips. I remember now. I was about to frickin' pull it up here. So... I ordered tips in November. They shipped right away. And the tracking stopped in China and never went any further. They just disappeared. And then after like a month and a half of like no tracking updates, I finally said, fuck this. I'm calling a claim. I'm filing a claim. And they said, do you want us to replace it? Do you want us to send it again? Oh shit, you're doing it already?
No. I just put it on green because it's a very small dab.
Oh, you were, oh, okay. Okay, I want to wait a minute. Anyway, they offered to resend the product. They said, we'll send it again. It obviously got lost somewhere in transit, probably due to the postal strike and whatnot. We'll just send it again. I said, okay, thank you. Thinking in the back of my head, hey, maybe I'll get super fucking lucky and 2 packages will fucking show up. And then they'll tell me not to bother sending back the other one because they don't usually want to take send-backs because it costs money to ship it back and blah, 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 blah. That one never fucking showed for another, almost 2 months. And so just a little while ago, I filed another claim, and because they didn't even have a fucking tracking number in over 2 months. They didn't give me a tracking number for this new package. And I asked them for it, and it went a couple days, a week or something, no response. So I filed a claim on them, got my money back completely, thank God. Yay! But then I had to buy it from a different vendor, and it was like $100 more for the same amount that I was ordering. The order ended up costing another $100 than it did last time from a different vendor. And what do I gotta do, man? I gotta get them. So I said, fuck it. Here's an extra $100, fucking order them. They still haven't even shipped. It's been like 3 weeks. I don't know if last time I checked, it had not even shipped. I'm gonna fucking sign in right now.
Just gonna clean that.
And I'm gonna find out what the fucking process is. Where is my shit? My orders.
Pending delivery confirmation.
Is that what it says, the top one?
That's the big bold.
Order has shipped. Okay. It says it's been shipped. Okay. Okay, I'll take that as a fucking, hopefully sooner or later. You just seen an ad for colloidal silver. Weird. Works great for feminizing plants. For swapping genders and feminizing the offspring.
I don't know where to put it.
You can self-seed autoflowers and photoperiods by taking one branch. When I'm doing this process, I usually do the top cola. The very, very, very top cola I spray with colloidal silver every day, twice a day, give it a little whatever. And eventually it will turn into a male flower. It will swap genders and turn into a male flower producing pollen. Then you just go over and go dunk, dunk, dunk to the frickin' stalk, and the pollen will rain down on all the feminized flowers. The rest of the plant's feminized still. The plant as a whole is feminized.
Also just taking a branch.
Yes, you can do that too. Yes, I did that in a video. I got a video of that. That's why, and I made a big deal out of it, and I was doing like a slow motion, high frame rate thing. It turned out okay. It was the lighting was kind of just right, so you can see these swirls of dust in the air and stuff. It was pretty cool. It wasn't as good as I wish I had better equipment to do better than that, but it looked okay. Anyway, you can do that that's how you can self-seed something and lock in a feminized plant, meaning those seeds will be about at least 97% all female, pretty much guaranteed females, all of them. Even if it was a regular to begin with, or anything like that, it'll lock in the feminine genetics, due to the fact that it is women are what, X, Y, and we're XX, or are we XY and you're XX?
I don't remember that part.
Somebody tell me in chat here. I forget which is which here. Who's XX and who's XY? Anyway.
I would guess you're XY, but I'm full on guessing.
I think so too. I want to say women are XX.
Full on guess.
Yes. Okay. Women are XX. Thank you. So I'm correct.
You have a little belly bump.
In the fact of you have a tree.
I need something that
you have a tree, right? Your cannabis plant, and it is only got XX chromosomes in it. you are turning the top into a pollinator, which it can self-do. It's called hermaphrodism, but this is forced hermaphrodism, essentially, which swaps the flower organs over to self-propagate. It's a stress signal, and it only has XX chromosomes in its pollen. Therefore, when it seeds itself and the seeds become viable, they only contain XX chromosomes. They no longer have XY chromosomes because they didn't get any XY genetics. Therefore, their offsprings will become only XX chromosomes, feminized. As I said, there is a very rare chance that little hermaphroditions happen and you'll actually get a fucking male that'll pop up, but not very often. Very, 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 very rare. And it really depends on some of the genetics that you're starting with, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that's the plan. You know what I'm saying? Do male flowers revert back to female if you keep spraying them? No, I don't think so. No. Go back. Yeah, go back. Keep spraying it. Does it just cycle? Like, no. It swaps once, I believe. And once it starts, you kind of stop spraying them with colloidal silver and just let them develop as normal. But yeah, that's how you do it. That's the basics of feminizing seeds.
Can you herm an auto?
Can you herm an auto this way? Yes. It works very well on autoflowers. That's how I've bred autoflowers in my past. Oh. Some of my past breeding projects, that's exactly how I do it. I'm giving up my secrets. But it's not a secret. I don't care. I'm not trying to be a fucking breeder. I mean, I might come up with a freaking genetic. I might finally get the cross that I'm trying to do. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. It's not high priority. I'm not trying to become a breeder, so it's not trade secrets. But that's the very basic bro science. Fuck, I need a rainbow that says that. Yeah, I really need to. I need to press a button with my hands that just says bro science with a big rainbow. Bro science refers to like rumor mill kind of information about growing. Not proven, really. It's just what people do, like the whole hours of darkness, ice cubes in the thing. A lot of that stuff is kind of like weird bro science-y kind of stuff. Some of it has some validity. Some of it's kind of not untrue, but there are scientists and genetic grower people that are far smarter than all of us, have actually tested properly to put the frickin' claims to an end and proven that a lot of those things don't really do jack shit in the end. Like, not really. They were talking about flushing with organics. Doesn't do jack shit, but it does help with salts. And I'm pretty sure that like 24 hours of darkness thing that everybody does at the end doesn't do jack shit either.
Unless it just like makes everything cool down.
You know what you should do? Instead of 24 hours of darkness, you know what you guys should do? Is turn down the amount of hours that your plants get of sunshine in their late flowering stages. If you got a 3-month flower period, I would take your last month and dial that back a couple of hours. Give them more darkness, less light. At fall time, that's what happens. You know, it ramps up like this in spring. You get more and more and more. By midsummer, you get tons. You should really kind of ramp up your sunshine like this so that the peak of it is kind of like where you transition it. You know, wherever you frickin' do your flip or whatever, that's where your 100% sun should be. And then as it's flowering, it should taper down. Technically, you should do less and less hours. Less and less intensity. You could just turn down
like some things work
the volume
with, like,
on your lights.
Colder, but that's just from the plant that I had that went purple.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Things like that's the other thing too, is bring down the temperature. If you really, really want to do it the proper way and give it the proper conditions, those are the things that do happen in fall. It gets colder and they get less sun.
Not all plants
Less
will go
intense
colored,
too.
but like it was so pretty when the doja went purple.
I think more people have this more mentality of ramping it up like this and then getting into flower and fucking cranking it to 11 somehow all the way through flower right to the end. Rah! But I think that's also why indoor does better than outdoor.
Yes.
That could be why. Right?
Like,
I'm talking
more sun.
I'm talking nature by this arc of sun and the cool and stuff. I don't know if that's actually the best result.
But then also, like,
I have no idea if that's the best result.
I do recall you saying that there are some things that only really produce at night.
I didn't dab there. Okay, so yeah, the trichomes produce faster and more abundantly and do more work in the dark. They do work the whole time. But when they're not being bombarded by the frickin' sun, they can do it a little bit more efficiently. So you will apparently grow with autoflowers having even 2 hours of fucking darkness gives you a benefit plus on trichome production. I don't know if 2 hours is enough. I personally do 4 hours. I do a 20-hour on, 4 hours off cycle for my autoflowers the whole time through from start to finish. That's my plan. Anyway. Yummy mixed stuff that Bunny dug up for me in the Puffco Pete.
I guess the walls before the last of whatever was in that jar, because I had a hard time with that jar. I got a little bit more out of that jar.
That first one looked nice, though. You got a pretty good looking...
I didn't expect to get that much, but I was very happy with it.
That's where it all goes. It retreats, it splashes up onto the walls and stuff. It's like a person sleeping, you heal and rest during sleep. Yep. I think some is... You can do it 24-hour. I've done it lots. 24-hour in my early days works just fine. But I think you get a better result with some sleep.
I think there was even like a tiny little point in cells at work where, because the body hadn't slept enough, it was showing what would happen inside your like whole body system. Never part of the body is screaming at the brain, sleep! I wonder if the cold does anything as well. Besides just changing color. Does it do anything else?
Look at this thing, honey.
Oh, weird.
Oh,
I think you need glasses, but it's because you wear glasses.
Well, I know, but... You see what I'm getting at, though?
Why are they all so fuzzy?
I don't know. That's weird, eh? They're all really fuzzy or really small. No. Oh, there we go.
Well, that's at least easier to see.
That's at least higher resolution.
Okay, I could see how like you like take.
You see what I'm saying, right?
All but the nub.
Yeah, if we took
there.
if I shaved the fucking hair correctly and then resculpted the head and repainted it and stuff, I mean, and then added some sunglasses, I mean, we're talking very close.
I'd say make his shirt green, but I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
Then if you put him on a green screen, he'd be like invisible.
Put a pot leaf on his shirt or something.
Then he'd be like invisible.
Okay, I gotta show you what I'm talking about, everybody. I'm sorry. I hate it when people talk like that and then they're not sharing the fucking meme. Give me 2 seconds, see if I can fucking get a better picture than this.
I think I was gonna try something called Georgia pie, wasn't I? Or I wanted something.
There we go. So, yes, it's coming.
Oh, okay, that's what I picked.
Yes.
Oh.
So check it out. There's this fucking Minecraft Steve Jack Black figure. Look at this shit. I want to shave his head. Look at that. It is so crazy close to my own hair colorization and my beard and stuff. I can fucking do a little bit of my old school prop making magic on this. Give him a fucking haircut. Give him some fucking tattoos. Repaint the shirt with some fucking pot leaf on it or something. And get a fucking me action figure. Look at that.
Would you just make him bald and then make him all mohawk?
Well, he's got the nice curl and stuff. I'd use some of what is naturally there to create that sort of like thing, and then I'd cut into the plastic and I'd have to resculpt probably the sides of the head and stuff like that with some Sculpey or something.
Is just so long.
But I mean, we're talking not much modifications, and I got a me action figure. I'm like kind of fucking blown away. Steve! But I'm stoned.
Looking at it so close, he actually looks so creepy. I should not be looking at his face.
I kind of like the fuzzy creeper dude. He's kind of creepy.
They did some interesting things with the texture.
Anyway. Sorry, it was just something I was thinking about the other day.
Shave him down, then use the heat gun.
I need to get one of those things.
Unless it's painted.
Oh, I'm sort of I used to be a prop maker. I used to make props and like movie props and cosplay dilly boppers and stuff. I'm a pretty good kit basher from way back. I'll do fine. I just need to. I got a lot of tools in the garage that are buried. I was looking through all those fucking drawers and I was looking for some stuff, and I found wire strippers in the garage too. By the way,
the Bronto runs.
I know. It was like he's got running shoes on or something. He's like,
run, stop.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
I think it's gonna win.
Hi, kitty. Hi, Pepper. Man, I don't know what you want to call it. I wouldn't call it harassment, but she like came in and demanded attention on me, like 3 times during the stream yesterday.
Oh, she was very demanding of love for me, and she got it.
I forgot the other light. That'll actually help a lot. Not for Pepper. She's a black hole.
Yeah, she's got a weird blur system.
She's space black. She's like that absorbing black. You can't tell where her... I'm looking right at her, and I can hardly tell where her arms are. Hi, Pepper. You want to come see me? What do you want, Pepper? Wait, right there. There. You good now? You upside down? Waggle, waggle, her tail goes, yeah. This is what she wanted yesterday, like so bad. She's just like, I want to come in and be held. Please hold me. I don't know why she gets like this, but she loves love. And then there's Canna. See, our cat's just... He's twice the frickin'... He's a monstrosity picking him up. I'm sorry, Pepper. I got an itch on my cheek. She was like, Also, I got to count my dab. I'm off a dab. I know I am.
Oh, I need to count mine. Okay.
Canna's squirming.
Okay. You can go.
Okay, Pepper, I'm going to put you down. Oh, she's so warm, though. She's purring. Her little engine's like...
Something gave me a look like, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm going to put you down there. Thanks for the visit, Pepper.
They sort of do, but like they make the days so much better. Sort of. You guys can't go outside still. You guys still listen for the most part.
Yeah, they're indoor cats, and they're very lovey. Yep, they demand attention at times.
I was playing my game, and Pepper was just like right in the middle of it. She's like, "No, I want it now," and she was just like,
I know. I was joking about that. Like, you know that meme, like, it's my money and I want it now. Yeah. It's like Pepper's like it's. I don't know. I want love and I want it now.
Yes.
Pepper, you're orbiting me again. You're orbiting the feet. You're doing donuts around all of our feet there, honey. You just want more love. Love me. Love me. Love me. Oh, she's licking me. You are the sweetest little thing. Oh, I love this kitty. I'm still gonna put you down though.
I want to grow a good pot of catnip because we're doing containers, so that I want to do. I keep forgetting, actually.
Well, we have to keep it in the greenhouse for as long as we can because otherwise the neighborhood cats will just eat it. There's too many cats running around in our yard already.
Oh yeah, we do have.
We can keep it in the greenhouse or we can grow it indoor.
In the weed tent, there's just a little catnip.
Yep, we can put catnip in the corner or something. It's fine.
Oh wait, is that?
It's actually of the mint family. It'll actually help. No, I've got other things going on. I spray in between and whatnot with that that organic fucking bug spray shit. It doesn't work 100% because I saw a potato bug running down the wall the other day, but that's because I know there's a crack in the wall somewhere in that room, and I don't know where it is because it's in the wall.
I don't know if it's that stuff, but you make some stuff that makes it so I just end up having to hide because it's so strong. Of just like.
Oh, the tomato garlic death camp fucking spray. That shit's crazy.
It's also got like pepper and like the garlic, and it's just
so yeah. It was
tomato.
It was so cayenne pepper, garlic. Yeah, a couple of cloves of crushed garlic, a whole bunch of tomato leaves that have been and you put it into a big fucking jar, like one of those big fucking lemonade jars, and you fucking ferment it in the sun for a couple of days. Let it sit there, give it a little shake, just let it sit there in the sun.
It's so strong.
Oh yeah, you open it up and it smells peppery and garlicky and like
whatever the
tomatoes, but in a bad way.
Yes.
It smells like bad super tomatoes. It's really weird. It smells like tomatoes. You can smell it, and it's just the leaves. But there's a toxin. I don't know the fucking name of it. I forget. But there's a toxin in tomato plants that's fine for other plants. Doesn't really affect them very much. But bugs hate that shit. And you don't want to feed it to your chickens and stuff or anything like that either. Tomato leaves are basically garbage. Just put them in your compost and let them. Worms can deal with it, but it'll get broken down. But you don't want to feed it to your mammals if you can help it.
No, but
anyway, that spray is a really, 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 really good organic pest spray that you can just blanket coat your garden with it in the morning or in the evening, and it'll fucking fuck up some things that were trying to happen. Let me tell you, a lot of things that were trying to settle in are going to get killed.
I don't know, but it's so strong. I can't remember if the cats hid, but I just remember I'd be like the furthest point you could get from that smell when you were putting it like all together. Big dinosaur.
Oh, you mean like this?
Oh, okay.
I was reading that and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I'm like, oh, wait a second, because of the busyness of the tops of my arms and shit.
I have no busyness.
I haven't had a tattoo. I was thinking about that the other day. I haven't had a tattoo in, God, it's been like probably 10 years now since I've had a tattoo. I can't even remember the last one. I think it was maybe that cat. The cat on my knee was probably the last tattoo I've gotten.
I like the kitty cat.
I got a memorial for one of my old cats on my knee. I used to be an adventurer till I took a cat to the knee. Ugh. On the outside, right down here. Oh. It's actually like, to be fair, it's like on the tippy top of my leg, right where it starts to fold. It's not really in the fold or right on the kneecap. It's right on the sort of the side, the lower side of the kneecap. That leg in particular doesn't have a whole lot of room. There is room for some big things still if I really wanted to put any more on there, but I don't. It hurts, and I don't even fucking look at it half the time, so there's no point fucking paying for more tattoos at this point for me. Plus, I got them for free for so many years, I couldn't possibly pay for them anymore. Unless, I said this, if my channel reaches 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to get my logo tattooed on me. I got a nice spot right there. I could get my logo plopped on right there. That'd be all right. I got some crap up here and some some crap on the back. I got some inside room, but it's flabby. I don't want to put it in right here. That's a tender area, and it'll deform kind of weird. It's kind of shitty skin. This is tougher skin and would hold the image a lot better. But there's a good square right there. I can put them right there. I got some spaces on this, but it's like not much. Is this the one with the shit on my elbow? No, this is the one with the shit on my elbow. No, yeah, this one's got shit on my elbow. This elbow's clean because it hurt like fuck. The camel on my big toe. Yeah, that's good. The only funny... should I tell them about my Dragon Ball tattoo?
If you want to.
The only like meme tattoo I have is I literally have a star tattoo on my left testicle.
Nut.
I got Dragon Balls. I think it's funny. It was I stayed late for a client that didn't show, and I was set up. Back in the day, we used to have these, they still probably use these, but sealed and sterilized needle packages and tubes and stuff. And the cardinal rule in the tattoo shop is never break the seal until the client is in the chair. Don't break it in prep setup. Maybe bring it out, put it down, prep everything else you want, but do not break that seal until they're in the chair. 2 reasons. Number 1, they like to see it. Number 2, it's like a curse. If you open that thing beforehand, they're gonna back out and you're gonna end up wasting materials. You have to throw them out, right? Throw them out or use them yourself. That was always the deal. You give yourself a fucking tattoo in the time slot where somebody fucking, you can do your own work or whatever. You book time and it's fucking gone now. Anyway, whatever. Long story short, I was the only person in the shop one night late, and I was thinking about it a lot, and I just said, fuck it, tonight's the night, and I put a star on my nut. It's only an outline, because obviously it's a fucking tattoo on my testicle. That's as far as I got. It wasn't as bad as I thought. It was scary as fuck. My hand was shaking more than the pain was high. The pain was like a tattoo, and it hurt a little bit, like something that shouldn't be happening for sure. It was above average.
I had pierced my own nose and that it didn't hurt that bad, but I did it.
My knuckles and my chest thing hurt way more. Those were insane. And parts of the backhand, the back of the hand, I got this shit on the back of my hand here. Holy fuck. Yeah. That was so electric. My whole body was going into shock. I was turning white and stuff. I had to take a time out and shit. That's like the only time. I got lots of tattoos. And on the neck, and Christ, I even got a tattoo on my balls. And I didn't white out like that. The hand was crazy. There was some nerves up in them hands, man, Let me tell you. Holy shit.
I think the only thing I've ever had in that pain is when a lady missed about 4 times in trying to get my hand IV, and so she moved to here after 4, and I'm just like...
Poke. Yeah, bottom line is, I think I'm kind of essentially, with the exception of like maybe getting my logo for a thing celebrating all my frickin' 100,000 subscribers or something when that happens, if that ever happens.
I don't know if I do.
But past something like that, I don't think I want tattoos no more. I think I'm done.
No, I'm just looking to get maybe this done. Because I have 0 tattoos and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's almost an oddity. It's almost like you're being a rebel for not having, not having a
I've seen
tattoos
some
and stuff,
like
man.
Beautiful.
That's the new rebel.
Indigenous art, but like indigenous art, the style that I was looking at also is very heavy and black.
Mr. J-Win, if you want a visual. You grab the nut like as best you can, like this with your hand, and you stretch it under another knuckle, the skin, as taut as you can, like that. But don't do the ball. Move the ball out of the way. You know what? You're not trying to get the taut ball. That's insane. Pop the ball under there. Just grab the skin and do your fucking work. Don't do it don't grab the whole ball like that to make it tight like that. That seems like an obvious choice, but that's gonna hurt like fucking mad. That's insanity. Just pull the skin away. Just about the skin.
I would not know that, but like,
the visual. This was never a family-friendly show, man.
I like doing my hair.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
What, 78 degrees?
One of my favorite stories working at that shop is we had a big ass TV, and we used it for like watching movies and whatnot while clients were going. Yes.
I love this one.
Yes, me too. Anyway, one night working at the shop late again. I say I'm going to the store to grab probably a pack of cigarettes or a sandwich or something. I don't remember. I was going to the store for something. I'll be back in 20 minutes. And he says, okay, I might leave, but you got your keys, so I'm just going to lock up the front door. I won't arm anything, but I'll lock up the front door and put the be right back sign up. And I said, oh yeah, no problem, man. Have a good night. This is the owner. He takes off, or I take off. I come back, and I can hear music just bumping, man. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I open the fucking front door. I come in. He's got a Justin Bieber concert on full blast, and he hid the fucking remote on me. There's a sign that says, find the remote, sucker. I just unplugged the TV. I couldn't find it after about 15 minutes. I just said, fuck this, and unplugged the television.
No.
But he went through the trouble to put on a Justin Bieber concert and then hide the remote on me. What a dick. He used to prank me and shit. He used to put like pictures of men's butts in my ink cabinet. So I'd open the door and there'd be like a fucking picture, a Xerox of a butt or something taped in my fucking,
weird.
Not like a butthole, not getting super nudity graphic, but silly, like just man butt from a photograph or something. I don't know, blown up. And I don't know, he was fucking weird. And the best one that he did with the man butts was he hid a butt underneath my fucking counter, and I couldn't see it ever. When I'm sitting at my fucking booth rolling around in my thing, I can never see it. It was just out of my fucking vision. But a client one day says, there's a butt under your sink. And I said, pardon me? He's like, there's a butt under the sink. And I looked down there, and sure enough, he had fucking taped one up there just in line with my client's fucking work table, so the clients get to see the butt, but I couldn't see it. And I was like, you bastard, you got me again. That was Derek. That was working at Fleshworks. That was he was a dick, but a fun kind of dick. He was pretty weird, a weird dude to work for, but it was all right. No. He was I already said his name, so I don't want to say what he was doing, but yeah, no. He was just a fucking weird dude.
Floof, pepper.
Yeah, I liked working at that shop. So me and Zeta I just restarted a game of it, but there's this game that I started playing called Schedule 1 over on Twitch. And let me tell you guys that this is probably the fucking best pot growing, drug dealing shenanigan game where you gotta run from the cops and stuff. that I've seen in a long time. I used to play this game called Drug Dealer Simulator, and I always did. There's a whole bunch of bad drugs you can get into, but I always did like a weed only runs and stuff like that, right? And I won the game. I was probably one of the first handful of people that won the game with a weed only run. I figured out a way to do it without getting into bad drugs, and there was kind of a really hard curve to fucking circumvent at one point, but I did it. I beat the game with weed only. Anyway, there's a new game called Schedule 1, and it's got some multiplayer co-op-y action, and it's fucking funny, man. It's pretty funny, goofy looking, and it's good. It's cracking me up. I'm really fucking enjoying it. I'll be playing some of that after the stream. Have a quick breakfast and let my chickens out because I woke up late and didn't do it yet. This one here. There's a whole bunch of bottom stuff. I was cleaning this thing out and it's hard to get all those little bottom scrapes off, but there's still quite a bit in here. Yeah. Anyway, cheers. Oh, I don't know what that was, but it's pretty good. Oh, I remember I know what that is. That was the last of that stuff that was supposed to be that super lemon haze that I don't think it is. I need to email that company back and say, hey, can you send me a new batch of super lemon haze? I think wires got crossed and I got something new or different by accident because, yeah. So the only problem with that is the heating pad only heats up the bottom, not the walls.
There's a fair amount on the walls.
Yeah. So, but I can hit the walls kind of with this thing. I can kind of go right up against the wall, and the walls all like bubble, and then it actually kind of drips down. And that's what I sort of do is I go kind of up and down along the wall. I kind of do this, up and down. Okay, I'm stopping. Wow. Yeah. I am certainly happily medicated today. Georgia pie. So good. Hey, that's the thing you ordered, right?
Yep.
What does it taste like? We just ordered her. We did an order and there was a little bit of a sale on some of her pen tip things. And I read through the 3 different companies they had. And this is the only company that didn't add terpenes, that didn't add natural terpenes. Be wary when it says with added natural terpenes. You don't want to see that. If it says that, that means they're using fruit flavors, man.
Because it would suck to find out that your lungs don't like it on that time. But like, yeah.
It's like flavored papers. You're fucking adding very, very fake things on top of it. It's okay if it says, like HTFSC, right? Is that right? High terpene full spectrum extract. Okay. E at the end. Hepatitis, that's right. High terpene full spectrum extract is what you want. That's the shit. That means that they either kept all of the terpenes or they had a terpene trap, collected them, and put them back in at the end, thus preserving them. But if it says with natural terpenes, that is code for organic terpenes that we added from some other plant because it tastes good and makes it taste more like mangoes because we added some mango terpenes and some limonene. Fuck off with that shit. Be careful. It's flavored weed and it tastes weird. It's not natural. It's not part of the weed. Yes, they are terpenes. Yes, they are similar in molecular value, but they're not of the same plant. Therefore, you're adding something external to it for flavor purposes that completely change it. And it tastes fake. And I don't like fake. Tastes like poo. Down with fucking added terpenes. Use the natural terpenes or fuck off. I'd rather have distillate that tastes like hardly anything that gets me fucking baked than something that tastes like fucking sour fruit candy, you know? And I know it's all fake. Blah. This reminds me of vaping.
I think the mango is similar to that I have, but the Alcopogo is really nice.
I mean, I sort of understand the appeal sometimes. I've come across the odd one that actually tastes really good. It was a good balance or whatever. But still, man,
or it
it's
just wasn't like in your face.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, it's just a big no for me, you know? Every once in a while they get a little something, but I mean, I just look for live resins and stuff. Those are so fucking terpy, or diamonds and sauce, or just sauce. Those things, that's where your flavor is. That's all the real terpenes, man. It's there. They know how to collect it and separate it. They're selling it to you different. The same thing with joints. Pre-roll has already gone through a shaker where they take all the frickin' keef out and then they put keef in bottles and sell you keef and sell you joints minus all the keef. These joints that they sell you pre-rolls are fucking goddamn devoid of at least half of their fucking trichomes. Searching for the word there. You know, they knock all the trichomes off and turn it into keef and then sell you the fucking keef. Or they press it and make hash or do something like that and then sell it back to you in 2 products. I've seen it done. I'm not saying all do that, but a lot of them do, man. It's how to make double money off the same product. And you're selling people pre-rolls of fucking shit. Don't ever buy pre-rolls, man. They're garbage. Unless you're paying like $30 a joint for like a fucking big fat cigar thing rolled in keef with a fucking shatter core and fucking AAA weed fucking cigar. You're paying $40 for one of those?
That's nice.
That's okay. Pay $100 for one of those. That's okay if it's really, really good and it's fucking good stuff. But pre-rolls, like 5 of them for $15, man.
I can't remember what it was, but it tasted great.
Stay away. Be wary.
Because I haven't had weeds that have distinct flavors. I remember doing some comparisons at some point. Those joints were great.
Yeah, the Fukushima, I found them online a couple of places, but everybody that has them are like out of stock and don't sell them anymore and stuff.
Ooh.
I asked my buddy out in Ontario if he can still get them, and he said he'd look into it, and then he never told me again. So he either forgot or he just can't find them anymore, man. Mm. I think he can't find them anymore because I think they're gone. I think the company's gone. There might be like a couple people with some boxes somewhere, but oh, I miss those. To try out the new Nug Masher. Neat. I want to try. I've got an old dab press that works like a fucking tank, and I love it. When I was going to buy a rosin press, I was waffling between buying this like $500 and almost $600 unit or like this $1,100 unit, and that's almost double. I understand that, but those Nug Matchers were pretty, man. They were not only pretty, but they were fucking nice pieces of hardware. And I always kind of wanted one, but they're just too fucking expensive for my poor ass. So I went with the fucking $500 one, whatever it was, $550. And I am still like 6 or 7 years later, I'm still using the same fucking press. It still works. I've never had a problem with either of the fucking PIDs or whatever. It's been a tank. I fucking love the thing. It's been working well. I don't use it very much anymore. It's definitely gotten less use in the past little while than it used to, but yeah, the 6-ton dab press. The
It's the only one I recommend. All the other ones look flimsy as shit. The 6-ton has a nice frame. All the other ones are bars and nuts and bolts and look horribly flimsy. Easy to come out of alignment, hard to keep in alignment. I don't like the looks of any of their other presses. None of them. Not another. Out of all of the presses that fucking Dab Press makes, only one of them looks good. And that's the 6-ton. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Dab Press. You know I love you, but I love you for that press. None of your other shit. It all looks flimsy as shit. Look at their website. Tell me I'm not wrong. All of the other ones are made out of poles, nuts, and bolts and can easily come out of alignment. I don't even know how they fucking make sure that they come in alignment that way. Like, yuck. Whatever. I bought the one that I love, and it's awesome.
Gunter.
Well, I think I'm almost done my fucking dabs. What time are we at? How long is this? Oh, this thing's out of fucking wackadoo here. Okay, yeah. I was like, we ran a little bit late for sure. We woke up like 15 minutes before fucking... I even went to bed early last night. I just slept like a fucking tank, I think. I know I woke up for a piss, but past that, pardon my French, none of your business. I woke up once, and then I woke up at almost noon again. Like, holy shit, I was apparently tired.
I don't think I actually woke up, but I went to bed a little later than you did.
Boop, boop. Okay. That was the last of my coffee, but I think I got one more dab in me, and then I'm gonna go do brunch. And it's a beautiful day outside. It's sunny. I'm gonna let the chickens out. Like I said, I was trying to let them out right away when I wake up as part of a morning routine thing, but I was already late for show. When it's nice days, I let them out. When it's fucking raining and shit, they don't want to be out anyway. They just make a mess out there and like hide under shit all the time. So I'm just like, fucking, just go back in your pen there. I made their pen as stimulating and as big as the fucking stupid city would let us. Oh, and a good thing about our new place, I just found this out actually, but I didn't even think about it, but it's true. Our new place that we're moving to is like 6-7 blocks out of city limits. Not that there's a big city here or anything, but we're not in city jurisdiction, which means we can get roosters and as many chickens as we want. Not that I'm going to go crazy. I don't need many more, but we're just not limited anymore. We don't have to worry about the fucking stupid size limitation of our hut and stuff. We can expand it.
I wonder what a buff silky is. Big cookie. I don't know. But we've seen how Stu and Yolandi work, and they don't have as compatible teams, and they came out so weird.
Should get one of those laughing roosters.
Oh.
They're
We
weird.
are getting eggs
Oh yeah.
from all but one.
The Easter egg or Flappy, the gray one, one of my best layers, isn't laying right now, but all of the other birds are laying. I'm in the middle of doing a video. I need to just finish. I need to redo the beginning. The beginning got fucked up when I started compiling all the stuff for editing, and laying it all out. The beginning thing was all fucking missing like half of what I thought I recorded. So I just have to redo the beginning, and I need to do a bit of an ending, and then I need to record a little bit more vocals, re-vocalize a few things, and finish compiling it, and then fucking putting it out. So I was just being lazy and haven't done it. That's my excuse. I've got most of the stuff done, but I gotta redo shit, and I just haven't done it yet. I've been putting it off. I've been procrastinating
They went 42.50 USD here for a laying chicken.
Yeah, that's, well, see,
I don't know what they are.
I don't know how much a laying chicken is here, but I'm guessing at least 20 or 30 bucks. So,
Like an adult one?
yeah, maybe
Oh,
more.
okay.
Like a proven laying one, or one that's about to lay. They call them point-a-lays.
Fun.
Yeah, kind of. Or laying.
It makes me think of Princess's full name. Princess Leia. Egg.
Princess Leia egg. Princess Leia egg. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got one of the chickens is just called Princess, but it's Princess Leia egg.
Because it's like
And the other one's
so
Goldie Hen, and she's kind of scared of your cat.
Yeah.
Goldie Hen's a bit of a scaredy cat. We just call her Goldie.
They were both good and friendly and liked hands and interaction. And then
Just making sure there's no cats under when I roll the chair, man. That fears me, rolling over a tail or a foot or something.
yes.
That's
And
a big
then-
scare.
I don't know if it's like puberty or something, but they all will go through a stage where they're like, will continue to be hand friendly or just suddenly go no.
Yeah, there's a click stage where and the gold one decided no, I don't want to be touched anymore.
So pretty.
I think a lot of, honest to God, I think a lot of what they don't like was us grabbing them when they were young and manhandling them out into the fucking outside cage so that they could bond with the other chickens but not be touching. There was a cage between them. So we have like a small dog cage thing or a guinea pig cage top or whatever like that.
Yeah.
And we put it outside and we put like a board or something so most of it's in the shade. But it's a cage right out up against the inside of the coop where they, if they're cooped up, they can see each other. They're just got a little wall between them and the birds can get used to each other. And in an ideal world is what we did for a couple of nights is we blocked off more of it with wood and put some heavy stuff on top so nothing was getting in it and had fucking security cameras and everything. We went overboard, but for good reasons. But we left them out there overnight a couple of times so that they would like hear each other in the morning.
We've had some big raccoons.
In the past, not in a long time,
No,
mind you, but
not really.
I have seen them, yes. They do live around the neighborhood somewhere. I've seen them on camera, for, not in a while, mind you.
Peppermint Butler got up there.
Yeah, how did Peppermint Butler get up there? Wait a
He
minute.
flung himself.
What the heck? Who is Peppermint Butler? Jaywin, how did you get up here? And wait a minute, on top of that, why is... Hold on a second, I want to take a look at this real quick here. What is that? Blocks. Oh. Ah. I don't know what that is. I'm going to get rid of this. There. Okay. No, I gotta go. We'll save it for next week. More for next week. I was running late and I just totally forgot. Yeah, I'm on my way out. I gotta go do some things and stuff. Yeah, there'll be that much more for next week, and I hold me to it, and I'll do it at the beginning. I'll do it earlier in the session next week. Have a good one, everybody. See what he does. See, he's just walking around down there. See, he's hopping. He stands on that little corner brick, and he tries to hop. And look, we fucked him up. Look at this. Flex, man. I know how to fucking confuse these stupid zombies. Look, he can't do anything. Oh, black. Okay, this guy can puke at us. But this works. Look at this shit.
And I'm not really sure why.
Bob. Oh, mama.
get punted?
She's giving me like some really wiggly, twisty head. Oh yeah. Wake me up when it's cooler. Oh. I wish I knew how to go back and... Hold on, I want to take a look at this. Sorry, it's going to kill the music for a second. I want to see if I can go back and clip something there. Clip something?
Did you see what I saw? Are you watching the stream?
I was.
Your fucking leg is all weird. Your leg's like permanently jumped. And you were wearing something else and your normal pants were down and you just had this like wang hanging out. That's one hell of a third leg. Literally a third leg. There, your legs are normal now.
Damn.
That was funny though.